What is going on, everyone? We are back. We're back in action. Ready to take over the week, bro. Let's fucking go, guys. All right. So, essentially, as you guys know, I haven't been trading much the past few days. I was out of town on Thursday night and obviously Friday. Well, Thursday to the entire weekend I was out. And I did not trade Monday. Today was the first day that I actually like hopped on and traded anything. I traded with the premium. One trade, one singular trade. If you guys are in the Discord, even the free Discord, I explained this trade in the weekly outlook right here, the short that we took from the highs. I explained that. So that was the only trade that I took. First trade of the week. So far, the week is on to a pretty, pretty fire dub. So we'll see what to do here. I already posted a weekly outlook as well. In the free Discord as well. So if you guys haven't seen that, watch that. I posted an entire weekly outlook for this week. Something to keep in mind is that we do in fact have some BS happening. We have the government shutdown, which is kind of, you know, really interfering with the weekly outlook, only because we base the weekly outlook primarily off of the economic calendar. Because there is a government shutdown, there's no red folder happening. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's a little difficult. So, looking here at NQ, as I stated in my weekly outlook, I'm looking for a move to this 957 level. This 957 level should, if this thing is bullish, the 957 level should hold, and we should make a move to the upside from 957. If it is not, then obviously we're not going to see a move higher, and instead this thing is going to go lower into the weekly fair value gap that we have right down here at 240. So like 800 points lower from here. So yeah, let's see what this thing has in store for us. The 4-hour candle, as you guys can see, manipulated into this 4-hour fair value gap. So this absolutely right here, this high can definitely be considered a high of day, potentially, right? We'll see how this 4-hour candle closes, but so far this looks like a pretty good candidate for the high a day. And then, you know, obviously we're looking for sells somewhere inside of this this leg. Okay, so let's see where we can acquire some sells. I do have a birthday coming up. This is true information, guys. This is correct information. This is correct. I'm gonna get you guys some levels for the upside here. See what we have. Yeah. So up here I have this 64.5 level, which kind of lines up with the CE 64.5. Boom. Mark that out. This I actually do like. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of 64.5. So we could watch that. I shall be taking some sells in that area. More than likely with a 5-point stop. Yeah, 5-point stop. So 64.5. Let's do 71 as the stop instead of 69. Could you please make your Discord monthly? No. Can you explain your thought process behind finding these levels? I'm just using PD array alignment here for these levels here. The real process, unfortunately, I cannot give out. It is only given to premium. What are the hours you can trade through Take Profit Trader? Any hours? What do you mean? Like any hours? Any hours, bro. Any hours. Yeah, any hours, any hours. Also, by the way, guys, back in action. So like we're locked in, and you know what I mean? We are here essentially every day. So tomorrow I'll be here for the 9 a.m. Live in the morning. The hours are, you know, obviously back to normal because I'm not traveling anymore. So make sure you guys are locked in. You can't hold positions past 5 p.m. Eastern on any prop firm. That's only a live account thing. So if you want to hold positions past 5 p.m., the only way you could do that is if you have a live account. No prop firm will allow you to do that. I'm expecting price to come up into this area. This is a 5-minute, 15-minute, and also actually, yes, just a 5-minute and 15-minute fair value gap up here in this area that I like a lot. MFFU does? I highly doubt that. I don't think MFFU is going to allow you to hold past 5 p.m. That's not a thing on any prop. After my 5 days on TPT, I still haven't hit the 3K goal. Can I just max it out to 3K? What do you mean, can you just max it out to 3K? What does that mean? By the way, guys, just want to say the discount on TPT, by the way, if you guys are not aware, it's still going. Using code key, you still get 40% off with no activation fee right now. Using my code. They were supposed to take it away this last month. They ended up extending it. So make sure you guys lock in some TPT accounts. This is currently the best firm. I have these accounts almost at payout, actually. These are currently trading around like 52K. So another $1,000. These are going to get paid out. You have to make... Yeah, you do. A cop to TPT. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. How long is it for? Honestly, I'm not sure, bro, because like I said, they were supposed to go away this last month and they kept it up. So TPT does have intraday trailing. The way I personally deal with it is I literally just, bro, I just size heavy and get past the trailing because it's only $2,000 for 50K, right? You get past the $2,000, boom, over. No more trailing drawdown. Done. Am I able to, if I'm at 53K, do I need a buffer to take a payout? You need to be, yeah, if you're at 53K, I'm pretty sure you could get a payout. Your buffer was 52. So at 53, you can take a payout. TP for this trade, my TP would be this 957. So first previous day low and then 957, guys, is going to be the TP for this trade. Blood finally decides to go live the day I blow my account. Bro, lock in, bro. TPT, code key, and get yourself another account because we're here every motherfucking day now. Now that I'm no longer traveling. Don't you think it goes higher to the 30-minute BPR? I don't use the 30-minute, bro, so I only use hourly and 15-minute. I don't use 30-minute. By size heavy, you mean? Yes. Yes, I do use a lot of contracts, so I'll use like 3 to 5 contracts, and you could pretty easily get past that buffer. Like, for example, the trade that I took today, if you guys go look at my Instagram story, that trade that I took today, it's something similar to that, right? Size heavily on an account, like three minis, 5 minis, whatever, and you can easily make a shitload of money. I made almost $5,000 this morning. Off of that trade using just 5 minis. Where did you travel to? I was in Tennessee. I was in Tennessee for a big car event in Gatlinburg. I had my car shipped out there, so I was in the fucking mountains ripping the tail of the dragon and things of that nature. So, you know, I thought you don't use Top Step. I don't use Top Step. That was Alpha Futures, not Top Step, bro. You're basically putting all in one trade, at least for the drawdown. Essentially, yeah. Essentially. What gas do you put in the car? 93, bro. We only have 93. We don't have 100 octane, so 93 is what I use. You have a code for a copy trader? I do not. Rate this. I would rate this like a B+. B+. Only thing I wanted to do was wait for this 4-hour to close. We still got a little bit to go till this 4-hour closes. But I do like the fact that this 4-hour pushed into the 4-hour fair value gap, right? Like I've told you guys countless times. What do you want to see when you guys are looking for a high? Somebody answer this in the chat, okay? What do you want to see when we're looking for a high or a low of day to get made? What do you want to see price do? Somebody answer that. Manipulate. Okay. Be a little bit more specific. Be a little bit more specific. There you go. Manipulation to a higher time frame PD array. Okay, so if the move is sponsored by a higher time frame PD array, aka hourly, 4-hour, or above, we can use that as an accurate level for a potential high a day. Is that accurate 10 times out of 10? No, nothing is accurate 10 times out of 10, but it's a very good indication that we could have a potential high or low a day if price if the move is sponsored from a higher time frame for a value gap. Okay. This move here is sponsored by a 4-hour fair value gap, so that's why we can use this. How's GAT? I was out there. GAT was fun, bro. That was a very, very good trip, bro. I fuck with GAT. Trade Sinker still buggy? I don't know. I haven't used it. Somebody else has got to answer that. I haven't used it since it fucked me over. So I'm not sure. Very close to passing my Apex accounts. Can you explain real quick how to get fast payouts once funded? Literally just go for the just go for the amount required. So for example, if you're on a 50K account, your max payout that you could receive for the first 5 is 2,000, right? You multiply 2,000 by 30%, which is the consistency rule, and that gives you 600 bucks. If you just shoot for 600 bucks a day, 600 bucks a day for 8 days, right? And it doesn't have to be 8 days in a row, just 600 bucks for 8 days. That's it. You can get a payout. Okay, you can get that maximum payout of $2,000 easily. I was out there with the M3s and M4s. What happened in GAT? I believe it was like, bro, it was all the kids like with no cars, bro. They fucked shit up. They were fighting or whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, man. One thing I learned from GAT is that R34 kids don't tell. Yeah, this is true. This is true. How did trade screw you over? Bro, it was executing multiple contracts in one of my accounts. And then it was executing different size contracts in the rest of them. And it was weird, bro. I don't know why it was doing that. And it wasn't even the lead account. So I have no fucking clue, bro. Have you ever tried withdrawing 45K from Alpha Futures? No, I haven't. If you have a 4-hour wick, but do you have a smaller 1-hour wick inside of that? Which are you limiting? This wick right here, we don't use this wick. We don't use this. Okay, so this I would not limit. Only one I would limit here is this 4-hour. Obviously, if it closes like this, we still have a whole hour and 6 minutes for this 4-hour to close. So there would be no 4-hour limit taking place here. I'm just taking this first trade here, this initial trade. This is being taken from the 15-minute fair value gap. It's also within a premium of this leg. Okay, so trying it out, seeing what happens there. If that fails, I'll wait for the 1-hour fair value gap to get broken, because that's most likely where price is going next, right? If this hits stop loss, it's going to go through this high, it's going to go into the 1-hour gap, and then potentially a rejection from the 1-hour gap. So that's the plan here. Apex or TPT, which one do you like more? I'm a big fan of TPT, bro. I think TPT is like one of the best firms. I like both of them. I like TPT more though. Try to play safe or try to get as fast as possible? It's up to you, bro. It's up to you. Depends on how you want to trade. You don't think we long till NY then dump? I mean, bro, there's literally nothing. So like if we had news in the morning, I could tell you, yeah, it's most likely going to go, you know, in one direction and then reverse in New York. We don't have any news. That's the issue. So because there's no more news that's coming out, there's no real way for me to discern if the move is taking place in Asia and in London, or if the move is going to take place in New York. If we had news tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., I would tell you right now, more than likely the high or low day is not going to get created here in Asia, so we won't try to catch it, right? So, you know, like it's easy that way. But because that's not the case here, and we don't have any news at all, period, for the foreseeable future, there's no fucking way that I can tell you with certainty that, you know, the move is going to take place in New York. I was interested in getting premium. I was wondering if I could acquire more info on what it's about. Premium is great, man. It's about the community. It's about the content that you get in there. There's a lot of stuff that's offered in premium. I try to do my very best to, like, you know, kind of over deliver there. And I'm sure people in premium can tell you guys. First top step combine, I'm taking my time passing it. If it's your first one, then absolutely take your time passing it. How do you trade multiple accounts without trade syncer? Tradeovate group trade feature, bro. Tradeovate group trade feature. Yo, everybody like up the fucking live, bro. Everybody like up the live. It's my first live back after this bullshit, bro. Come on, let's lock in, bro. Everybody like up the live. Come on, boys. Keith, I swear I've seen your GT3 on everyone's story during GAT. Really, bro? I haven't really seen it. I've seen maybe like 5 or 6 videos, bro. I saw so many people taking videos and photos, and I didn't see that shit anywhere. Would you consider it A+ setup? No, I do not consider this an A+ setup. No, not yet. Not yet, at least. I would need the 4 hour to close in order to consider anything an A+ setup. Could you please show the session indicator? Yeah, bro. Right there. Market profile by Joshu. Market profile by Joshu. I seen you on F82 Yesh story and a bunch of random people. F82 Yesh, bro. Oh my god, Yesh. Mr. F82 Yesh. Yeah, I was F82. I was staying with F82 Yesh. A bunch of those guys. How come you lower your price for premium? What do you mean? I'm raising it. It's not, I'm not lowering it. It's low right now so that everybody can have a chance to, you know, try it out and get in if they want. But at the end of the year, I've told you guys this before, at the end of the year, it's going up and it's never coming back down, and I'm never dropping a fucking discount. None of that bullshit. Okay, I have an entry here. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. Needs to reject here, otherwise this is gonna for sure deliver to the hourly fair value gap that we have up top that I mentioned a little bit ago. So see if we can get this rejection. Can I one day pass on TPT after my 5 days? After your 5 days, yes, you can. I didn't know you were boys with all Pink Flamingo boys. Yeah, bro, those are my homies. Can I one day? Yeah, you already asked that. What's your limit off of? The limit is off of a 15-minute fair value gap. I have a level inside this 15-minute fair value gap. MFF or Top Step? I don't know. I don't use either of them. So I can't really answer that question. I would just be targeting previous day low here. And then I have a level lower here, 957. This is where I would be super bullish, or I would try to be bullish down here if it bounces. But here I would be looking for a move to previous day low. We have a pretty quick stop, small little baby stop here. Little baby stop. Is that a sell entry? Yeah, I have a sell entry right here. Yep. Target is previous day low, guys. Previous day low is my target. You think we just pump back up to all-time high here? Not from here. It needs to take this 957 level first. If it's gonna pump back up to all-time highs, it has to take this 957 level first. Then it's allowed to pump to all-time high. But until that 957 level gets taken, it's not going all-time high. Okay, so I would be bearish essentially. What's 957? 15-minute gap, guys. 15-minute gap. I have a level inside of the 15-minute gap at 957. Trades per day. Why'd you call me Unk? Maybe three-ish usually it's around 3 trades per day. If I get a big win, then I call it a day at that big win. I don't usually try to go for another trade, but usually it's about 3 trades. You watch any sports? UFC? I do watch UFC. I didn't watch the Alex Pereira fight, but I know he won. Why does it need the daily XE before all-time high? Because it has to sweep. It has to sweep liquidity before it gets to a certain level, bro. So it needs that daily WXCE before it delivers anywhere like that. What about cricket? I don't watch cricket. Have you been consistently trading in your premium this past week? I've been trading here. This week today was the first day that I traded. I did trade with my premium this morning, but today was the first day this week that I traded at all. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding, Usher. Grow out your hair, Bro, I've been thinking about it, but I low-key don't want to at the same time. That shit is so much upkeep, bro. I'd rather just, like, buzz it off. It's easy. This is, like, hovering around break even. It's green, but then it's not, and then it's green, and then it's not, and then it's break even, and then it's not. Gotta make a move here soon. Are you gonna take anything on gold? I'm watching gold on my other chart right now. I'm in NQ, so I'm not gonna trade gold yet. If I get stopped out on this trade, then I'll look at gold because there won't be another trade on NQ until we push up into this hourly gap. So if I get stopped out on this one, I'll go look at gold. Gold, I'm bearish on gold here right now. Gold should deliver to this daily low that we have. Daily low on gold, pretty bearish. Previous day high sweep on gold. Like it's a pretty good looking setup here for Mr. Gold. Are you a fan of Hugel? Hugel has some good songs, yeah. How do you define your BE? In this case here, so I go BE based off of PD arrays, right? PD arrays that have been respected or disrespected. In this case, I would go BE once we inverse this bullish 15-minute fair value gap. I'll gladly go BE. But it has to inverse a bullish gap to show me bearish structure in order for me to go BE. Other than that, I wouldn't go BE, right? There's no point in doing that. What ticker is gold? Gold is GC. And I trade gold the exact same way that I trade NQ. I set limits the same exact way. Like, there's no different way that I trade gold. Same exact way. Do you have your own course on your model, or can I find it in a YouTube video? I do have a course on my model. You cannot find it in a YouTube video. I don't publicly teach this model. This model I only teach to my premium. There's other models that I teach on YouTube here, but not this one. Okay, I stopped out of that one for, I think, 6 points that was. Yeah, 6 points. This should deliver now to the hourly fair value gap that we have up top here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert. That's most likely where this thing is going. At 92. 92 is the level. So that's probably where this is going to deliver to, and then potentially a rejection from there. But, I mean, we did see a massive move here during New York. So there's a good chance that we kind of like do some bear flagging here up into this area and then make a move lower. So we wait a little bit for that. Gold, I mean, gold is this is potential entry on gold right here. This hourly wick CE right here. This is a pretty solid entry here on gold. So if we get up there before it takes out the lows, pretty nice. If not, then we have to wait on gold as well. I'll watch gold though. That's the entry to watch. That, what level is this? 18.6. 18.6 on gold. NQ just broke the high right there. Just broke that high. So hourly gap coming in hot. Hourly gap is coming in hot. 1 hour FVG, we'll mark that out. There's a 15-minute gap up top too. Could also reach up into there. Do you have any risk management tips for 50Ks? I usually use 10. You guys see how I trade. I use 5 to 10 point stops. I generally don't use anything more than a 10 point stop loss. So I'm kind of capped at like a $500 to $600 loss per day. That's it. Do you look at the FVG's bottom line? What do you mean the bottom? What's the bottom line? What the hell is the FVG's bottom line? What the hell does that mean? Do you usually trade Asia? Yes. I'm trading Asia every night. Asia is at 8:30 p.m. and New York is at 9 a.m. The streams. How many accounts do you trade on? Right now, I am on 20 Apexes and 3 TPTs. 20 Apexes and 3 TPTs. Bearish or bullish today? I am pretty bearish here. No reason really to be bullish from here. So that's why I'm expecting a rejection at this hourly fair value gap. Have you ever had a problem with Apex denying payouts for no reason? I have never had an issue with Apex denying a payout for no reason. I have gotten a payout denied on Apex because of the consistency rule. I wasn't within consistency. I made more money. I had to wait and got within consistency and I was good. But other than that, no, I've never had an issue. Have you made the buffer yet on TPT? I'm at the buffer right now on the TPT accounts, guys. Does PA have recurring fees after passing? No, there's a lifetime fees for Apex PAs. When requesting payouts from Top Step, should me and my brothers request off of different IP addresses? That would be ideal, yeah. Best case, yes. Worst case, you just prove to them that you guys are, you know, brothers and trading in the same household. But that is something they flag your account for if it's like, you know, a big deal. Were you taking payouts on Apex before your social media following? I already had a social media following when I came over to futures because I was trading options, but I wasn't affiliated with any prop firms in any way when I was getting payouts from Apex. I was not affiliated with Apex. I've personally purchased like lots of accounts from Apex. Like, you know what I mean? I pay for all the accounts myself. I got stopped on gold right before it dumped. Should I wait for the hourly CE to continuation short? I'm gonna wait for hourly CE. I'm not gonna lie. Gold is a little weird sometimes. I'm gonna wait for hourly CE. Do you lose more often with your high RR style? If so, how do you deal with high number of losses? Usually our win rate is within, so on a bad month, it'll be about 35%. On a pretty good month, it can go up to 50%. You do naturally lose a little bit more because you're not using any kind of confirmation. You're just using limits. Does it affect me? No, because like I said, all of my losses are capped at 10 points and my wins are 10 times that. So the average RR in majority of our trades is within 6 to 8 RR, right? So it doesn't really affect anything. It doesn't really affect me much, and it shouldn't for anybody. First eval, Apex or TPT for first timer. I would go TPT for first timer. They're a little bit more forgiving, the rules. So I think you'd be all right with TPT. Plus they have a better promo at TPT right now. Only way to increase your win rate for high RR to decrease trade frequency and only take A+. Not even that. The only way to increase win rate would be to add a confirmation confluence of some sort, but then you mess with the risk to reward. So the system is perfect the way it is. I'll tell you guys that right now. There's a reason why it's very successful and you guys see it working in real time on a day-to-day basis. So what are you trading at the very moment? I'm just looking at NQ here and gold as well. I'm looking at both NQ and gold, both. Gold seems to respect higher time frame PDRA better and works better with your strategy. That's my opinion. Though I'm 3-3 with gold this week, 0-3 with NQ. Yeah, I mean, gold has been. I mean, let's be honest here. NQ has been absolutely fucking trash this week, anyways. So, you know, that's probably the reason why. But gold is nice, bro. Especially during Asia, gold is nice. I'm a fan of gold. Said this before. I am a fan. Waiting for 4-hour close. Not necessarily. I'm just waiting for this hourly gap to get hit. I think that's where this thing is going next. There could be a long opportunity at some point. Like this is pulling back a little bit. It did pull into this hourly FVG. It's not really like delivering. 5-minute FVG here as well. Again, not really like delivering. So let's see what it does. Do you take all the trades with your Discord? Yes, every single trade that I take off stream here gets put in the Discord. I've said this before millions of times. Every single trade gets put in there. If I take a trade, Discord gets it. I can use silver for SMT, right? Is the same as it? Yes, it is. I usually don't look at SMT too much when it comes to gold. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't needed to. You know, gold moves pretty clean as it is, and also the way that gold and silver move, there's almost always SMT, bro. Like literally almost always SMT. Are you going heavy to make buffer on TPT? For TPT, yes, I usually go a little bit heavier to make the buffer. It's only 2K, so realistically, if you take like 3 minis, that's one win. One winning trade will put you over 2K, and you'll be good. How much is your Discord? It's the first link in the description, bro. It's $380 for life. For life. Pretty insane value, bro. Yeah, still, you guys see NQ, it's like back and forth inside of this 5-minute fair value gap right now. It's not doing anything of importance. Not yet, at least. Gold bouncing a little bit. Okay. Okay, gold. What are you looking for? I'm looking for this hourly fair value gap, which is this level right here. I'm waiting for that hourly fair value gap to get hit, and then I'm looking for a rejection after that hourly gap gets hit. I seen you at GAT. Did you? That's sick, bro. Nobody came up to me. Actually, one person came up to me, actually. But I didn't see anybody else come up to me. I got, might have seen my car. Took a short here, hoping to pass buffer. Yeah, it's just kind of iffy, bro. It's like a little weird. It's like back and forth. It's not really doing much. Just pulled into the 5-minute gap again. Dealing with trailing drawdown on Apex. So Apex is a little bit different. The way that you deal with trailing drawdown on Apex is completely different to the way you deal with it on TPT, right? TPT doesn't have a consistency rule, so you can size heavy and you can make the entire buffer in one trade and not have to worry about trailing drawdown again. But with Apex, because there's a consistency rule, you have to size small and you have to like use proper risk management to get past the buffer. And it's much more difficult, but once you get up there past the buffer, way more rewarding. You know what I mean? Way more rewarding. My TP's at FVG, entered at 25.035. 035? We don't even have a FVG at 035. Yeah, I don't know what FVG you're seeing there. 1 hour lines up with 1 hour Wix CE. Cause for non-tradable symbol on MNQ new to TPT. The reason why, it's because you have to wait a little bit, bro. You have to wait a little bit. So just wait, like, bro, wait, like, it shouldn't be more than like an hour. But just wait a little bit and then try it again and it should be good. It's because it's pending probably. If you go to your TPT dashboard, it'll say pending. 30-minute gap being formed at 053. I'll use 30-minute. Gat got mad ghetto. I know, bro. It's kind of what happens, bro. It's literally just how it is. You guys are missing out big time. Join the premium. This is true. Do TPT have 50% rule? Can we make $1,500 in one trade as well? You have to make $1,500 in one trade. That is the 50% rule. What do you mean? What are you talking about? That is exactly what the 50% rule is, brother. If I pass my TPT at 53K, what does my funded start at, and am I allowed to have a losing day my first day without getting terminated? Your funded starts at 50K the same way your eval did, and yes, you're allowed to have losing days without it getting terminated. Don't worry about that. What kind of setup do you recommend to size heavy to build a buffer with TPT? Obviously an A+ setup, right? Obviously. The Apex accounts last forever until you blow them, or do they also have a live system? They last forever until you blow them. Can I still get the funded for my birthday? Yes, bro. When is it? Is it coming up soon? Or did it already pass? Were you saying do 600 on Apex? Yes, for 50K, yes. Go for $600 a day. If you have 50K accounts. I personally have 150s, so I go for a little bit more. Yeah. It was a third. There's no. Oh, okay, Angel. Yeah, I got you, bro. Open up a ticket in the Discord. I got you with your live gang. Don't worry, my heart. I got you. GTA in a month. How many trades do you normally take, and how many goes wins and losses as a capped to $200 loss? I don't know how many trades I take in a month, but like I said, usually in a good month we have about a 45% win rate. So depends, bro. It depends how heavy you size, how many accounts you use, like so on and so forth. Does the 24,980 gap still need to be filled? 24,980. Oh, 980 down here. I mean, there's no gap down here. Oh, this already got filled, so no, but it still needs to go to 957 in order to make a move up. Would you set sell limits in this 15-minute Sibi above 50%? In this one, no. This has to get to the hourly fair value gap, bro. This is bullish here into the hourly fair value gap. I'm gonna get a pat on the funded just for you, bro. You better. You give out codes, broski, for some free evals and the broke supporters, bro. I give out free codes all the time, bro. Let me get some more codes for you guys right now, bro. Let me give some more codes. I gave out so many fucking codes, bro. give out TPT codes, gave out, or not codes, but TPT. We gave away the accounts and gave away hella Apex codes. Let me get some more Apex codes for this this month. Let me start giving some out. We got the same birthday key. That's got to be a code. Bro, you got to send me a picture of your ID or something, bro. I don't know about that. I deserve a code. Come on, bro. I'm here. You know what, Dylan, bro? Dylan, for being such a good supporter, Dylan, I'm going to give you a code, Dylan. Okay, there you go. You got a code, Dylan. You earned it. When's your birthday? My birthday is the 12th, guys. My birthday is the 12th. That is Sunday night. Sunday night is my B-day. I'll send Discord. Do I make a ticket? Yes, make a ticket, bro. Make a ticket. Yo, nah, Dylan, you have to play a prank, bro. You didn't do a prank. Youth, bro. Youth, you're always here too, but bro, Youth, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're low-key Jewish, bro. You snagged like 15 codes the last time, bro. You used the same code like fucking 40 times, bro. You had 55 tabs open on your computer. So, yo, let some other people get the codes too, gang, you know? Fuck it, let me get a code too. Nah, bro, Youth, I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not buying that, bro. Haven't missed a stream in like 3 months. Bro, yo, listen. Listen to me, bro. I give away so many fucking codes that if you guys are here on a daily basis, or if you guys are OGs, there's a very good chance that at some point you guys will have an opportunity to snag multiple codes. If not one, multiple codes. I do a lot of giveaways, bro. You guys will all get a chance to get codes. You just gotta show up and be here, bro. That's it. Are you looking for longs? I'm not looking for longs. I'm looking more for shorts, but from a little bit higher. So I think this is going to go a little bit higher into the hourly fair value gap, and then I'll take shorts from there. I'm not going to long here. Gold is making a move up into potentially the area that we want. We have 35 minutes until we get a trade here on gold, though. I'm thinking. So let's see. Your code was promised to me 2,000 years ago, bruv. Can you DM it to me, or what do you need to do? You need to open up a ticket in the Discord, bro. Go to the Discord, open up a ticket. Can you show your PO3 settings? Yeah, right here. Right there, right there. Yeah, for everybody getting codes, bro, like, and for people who are even not getting codes, in order to even get to the payout stage, bro, I hope you guys know, in order to even get a payout on these firms, some of you guys are missing the crucial step, and that crucial step is using code key. That's the first one. That's the first one. Yo, no way. I just got a message from Apex saying we put a freeze on code giveaways for the time being. I'll let you know when we start them back up. Bruh, we cooked them, bro. We gave too many away, bro. Oh my God, bro. We gave too many away, bro. We cooked it. Well, we're going to have to wait until these come back up. In the meantime, we could do TPT giveaways. We could do TPT giveaways, guys. How about that? Let's do some TPT giveaways. You guys down for TPT over Apex? All right, cool. The last time, the way that we did it was you just had to use code key, and it was between, I think it was like 4 days. 4 days you had to use code key, and you get entered for accounts. Everybody who won an account using that got emailed and added an account to their thing. But if you guys want more TPT accounts, let me think of how, like, what's a way we could structure this. All right, you guys gotta give me a second. You gotta give me a second. Oh shit, gold. Hello, gold. Hello, gold. What is this? What are you doing? I don't like this that much, I'm not gonna lie, because this shit is a very impulse move up. So I don't know about the short here anymore. I was hoping that this would close and then the next candle could come up. I can handle it for you, Google Drive. Apex just took 20k of profits from Boys, 250k for hedging. His fault. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you can't be hedging, bruv. Cannot be hedging. Give me an account and I'll handle the rest. Bro, you guys are funny, huh? A form. Okay, how about this? So I'm gonna have a total of 15 accounts to give away. Basically, the way that TPT works is if I get a certain amount in sales, like a certain amount in you guys buying accounts, they give me accounts to give away. They give me accounts that either I can use or give away. I don't use any of the accounts. So any of the firms I'm affiliated with, they give me accounts to either use for myself or give away. I don't use a single one myself. I pay for all my accounts myself. All the ones I get for free, I give away to you guys. So for this month, what we could do is this. I'm going to have 15 accounts to give away if I hit the certain revenue goal. Right now is the 7th. How do we do? So it's the 7th, right? How's like, we could do till my birthday, which is Sunday. So between now and Sunday, I'll do the same thing. Between now and Sunday, whoever uses code key to buy a TPT account, 10 of the accounts I'll give away to people that use code key. The other 5 we'll give away on stream on some sort of a, I don't know, I'll either ask you guys questions in the first person to answer the question, or we could do like the numbers or like, I don't know, some shit. Do a PC giveaway. We already did a PC giveaway, bro. We literally did a PC giveaway with Alpha, like I think 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. How many losses would it take to blow 50k account using 10-point system? You get $200 per loss, right? Assuming 10 points. So it would take you 10 losses in a row to blow an account, basically. 10, yeah, I think 10 losses in a row to blow the account. Oh my god, bro. I know, I'm looking at gold, bro. I'm looking at gold. Do e-fights? No, I'm not doing e-fights, bro. That shit is so unserious. E-fights is not for my audience, bro. We have like a little bit more of a somewhat of a serious audience here, you know, that's genuinely serious about trading. So we're not doing e-fights, bro. Come on now. Not doing that. That's on 160. Too high, bro. I think it's a little high. Do you ever have over 10-point stop loss? No. Okay, so there's that CE, wick CE on gold getting hit right there. I'll see how this plays out. I'm not a fan of this anymore because we had such a big impulse red to green flip. So that's why I didn't limit and take this. So I'm gonna wait on gold, but we do have a really nice previous day high sweep here. So we'll see if it can reject here. Take a look. It's rejecting so far. Let me map it out to see what it would look like. So like if I was taking this, my target would be the 4-hour low, right? Right there. Stop loss would be the high, so it'd be 5.6R. We can see what it does, but not gonna actively take this. Not gonna actively take it. 5 accounts was promised to me. Do professional e-fight? No, bro. No. So 10 accounts, again, bro. 10 accounts I'll give away to 10 random people who use code KEY between now and Sunday, which is the 12th. Now and Sunday, you guys have use code KEY on TPT. 10 accounts are going to be given away. So 10 random people will get a free account on top of their purchase. And then the other 5 will give away here in the stream. Also, this weekend on Sunday is most likely when I'm doing the London stream, guys. Sunday's most likely going to be when I do London stream, because it's my birthday, my little birthday night and shit. So, you know, we could spend it together. We could do a little London stream and lock it in, you know? I bought one today earlier. Does it count? I'll count it as long as it was purchased today. If it was purchased today, I'll count it. All-nighter? Yeah, bro. Yo, that's going to be lit. But I'm not going to lie, bro. For the all-nighter, I'm not going to lie to you guys. There's no way I'm sitting here looking at this screen all night. So we might have to, like, spice it up and play some Roblox or some shit in the meantime to kind of, like, offset the bullshit. Because we are not doing that. We are not fucking... Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. Battlefield 6 will be out on Friday. So we could do that on Saturday. Or sorry, Sunday. We could do that. We could do that. Perfect. What time will you start stream Sunday? Probably 8:30 like we do every other time. We play poker in Discord. Yo, tonight, guys. Yo, premium guys, tonight. Let's play some shit tonight. Are you Muslim? Yes. Bro, it's literally it's a fucking app, bro, on Discord. It's not real. I trade my 3-year-old child. Another age of Lazone soon. Do you play UFC 5? Nah, I don't, bro. Key, I'm a DM you. All right, bet Blasky. DM me. I'm gonna show you about the account today. If you get selected as the winner, they're gonna check it themselves. All right, pre-bro, bought a TPT account with Key like 2 weeks ago. It's okay, Will. There's gonna be more chances, bro. Don't worry, bro. Yo, Will, you act like this is the only time I've ever done a giveaway, bro. Like, come on, buddy. How long did it take you to have and maintain 20 plus accounts? It took me a long time to get to the point to maintain all of them. You guys have no idea how many 20 account groups I've blown before I got to that point. So it takes a while, bro, especially if you're buying 20 at once. It's not easy. It's not a joke. So it took me probably, I think, it took me definitely like at least 6-7 months, probably, like being serious, probably like 6-7 months. Yeah. Dylan, I'm not gonna forget about you, bro. Just open a ticket. I won't forget about you. Okay, gold rejecting, surprisingly. How many accounts currently in favorite props? I have 3 accounts on TPT and I have 20 accounts on Apex. What trade copier did you use for Apex? The Trade of 8. It's Trade of 8 built-in trade feature thing, the group trade feature on Trade of 8. That's what I've always used. With TPT, how much can you withdraw on a pro account before they put you in a live account? You just can't withdraw more than 10K in one day, or you can't make more than 10K in one day. If you make more than 10K in one day, they move you to a live account immediately. But TPT is one of the few firms where it's actually very worth it to go live because you can stack live accounts. You know how most firms if you have, you know, let's say you have five accounts, right? 5 fundeds. When you go live with these firms, they give you 1 live account. TPT gives you 5 live accounts for 5 fundeds that you have. So you could stack them and copy trade live accounts. You know how fucking broken and cracked that is, bro? It's insane how cracked that is. Just started following you recently, man. Love your style, bro. Yo, I love you, bro. Are we getting a TPT giveaway tonight? Yeah, I just announced the TPT giveaway. So TPT giveaway is between now and this Sunday. Whoever uses code key, 10 accounts I'm going to give away, and then the other 5 I'm going to give away next week. Are there any downsides to having a TPT live? Honestly, none. Genuinely none. I'm usually not a big fan of going live with firms, because there's like so many rules still and payout periods and all this bullshit. Like at that point, just have your own live account. TPT, there's nothing, bro. There's literally nothing, and there's daily payouts. It's like your own. Damn, the likes are too low, bro. Yo, you guys better like up the account, or you guys better like up the lives, or honestly, bro, like we're gonna have to go back into remission, and I'm just gonna be streaming with my Discord instead of streaming on here, bro. Come on, lock in, guys. Are you on TPT live yourself or not? No, I'm not on TPT live. I'm only on TPT fundeds right now. Just cop TPT with code key. See, so you essentially just guaranteed your payout, basically, is what you just did. How do you got to set up trade all account on TradingView using take profit? You can't do it on TradingView, bro. You have to do it on Trade-Evade. You have to do it on Trade-Evade. With the group trade feature. You have alpha code. I do have an alpha code. Alpha code is key, guys. Alpha is code key as well. Alpha, TPT, Apex, all code key. What do you get again if you TPT account tonight with your code? So between tonight and Sunday, if you use code key to buy a TPT account, any size account, you get entered in a giveaway for an additional account. I'm giving away 10 total accounts. So that's between now and Sunday. You could also copy on Ninja with TPT accounts. Also, you can. I just don't like Ninja, bro. I fucking hate Ninja so much. Yo, gold is gold's doing it. Gold is doing it, bro. That was in fact the level. Did anybody take that? It didn't look good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It did not look good just because we had such a big impulse move going up into it. But holy fuck, that was fire. Worked really nicely. Nice. Few people took that. We'll see how this plays out. I would be break even on this right now, by the way, guys. If you guys took this, I would go break even here. No reason for price to return back up into this area. So just go straight to break even. Gold moves Asia, but unforgiving. It is very unforgiving. This is true. I just took partials. Nice, nice. Took 1 gold mini. Nice. Yeah, trade's free now. If you're in it, trade is free. Go break even. Don't let this trade go red. The moon is round and bright as shit today. Is it really? I haven't seen the moon, bro. How long does it take after you request payout on Apex to get approved / denied? You usually get approved or denied within either that day or the next day. Will you automatically get the account one day just in case I miss future stream? Yes. So TPT goes through and picks 10 people, and they're just going to add an account to your email. Most likely you'll receive an email as well saying like, you know, hey, congrats, buddy. I'm outside the TIT warehouse, gang. Let me drive the GT3. Bro, I'm not even at the warehouse. Got all my friends watching you. Know you're killing it, bro. Much love, bro. I appreciate you, brother. I very much appreciate you. I swear I must have just gave 500 plus likes. Bro, everybody give likes, bro. Come on, bro. Like up the stream, bro. Please, man. Please, man. Why am I begging for likes, man? Like, this is an all-time low for me, bro. I'm begging for likes on a YouTube stream that I'm doing for free, bro. This is actually unreal that you guys let it get to this point. If you be trading Asia, then when do you sleep? Bro, I deadass don't sleep, bro. I get like fucking 4 hours of sleep a day, man. I literally don't sleep. I got a TPT account earlier today, but can I still enter giveaway? Yes, you can. Apex account to hit the bank. It depends on how you get paid. Can you see how many I gave? I want to know. I don't know. I have no idea how many. There's no, I don't think there's a way for me to check. I know you're aware of this fake reality we're living. Bro, as long as the simulation is favoring me, bro, I don't really give a shit if the reality is real or not. Discord link, just do the command exclamation mark Discord in the comments. Or in the chat right here. Just do the command exclamation mark Discord. You'll get the Discord link. How do I enter if I didn't use your code? Well, you can't. You have to use my code. The whole point. The only way that I get the accounts to give to you guys is if you use my code, bro. How are you going to transcend to 5D if you don't give a shit? Brother, you're so behind because I'm in 9D, bro. I've been in 9D for the last few months. I'm actually looking to transcend into 12D very, very soon. Zaid, bro, yo, finally, buddy clocked in. He's acting all brand new, bro. Like a whole 43 minutes, actually a whole hour and 10 minutes late to the stream, trying to act all brand new, bro. Like, bro, like, get your ass out of here, bro. How was GAT? GAT was fun, bro. GAT was fun. Very fun. You're gonna NQ tonight at all? Yes, yes, I am. I'm waiting for NQ to kind of do what I needed to do, though. It needs to go into this hourly fair value gap, and then I am a fan of NQ. Until then, though, there's no point to trading NQ. Did you, cause you're, bro, what are you talking about, Gail Perez, bro? Please, like, come on, man. Not available in your region. WAP says when I try to join. Use a VPN, bro. Use a VPN. How long was that drive? It was 9 hours, bro. 9 hours. That banger trade you gave us in the morning for real 8 though, high day trade, bro. That trade was so fire. I was actually sick to my stomach that I closed it so early, bro, because that shit went like 200 fucking points, bro. Oh my god, I was sick, bro. What was that GAT event about? Saw it on social media. It was just a big like car event in Gatlinburg where like the Smoky Mountains and the you know, like it's like all mountain roads. It's sick. It's like pretty nice. If you have like, you know, a car that's meant to be driven on back roads and stuff. There's so many nice roads and mountain roads to hit up there with like crazy views and stuff. So there was like an event that was taking place there. Pretty big event. Did you ever go to H2O? I did. I went to like 2 H2Os and then it got canceled and like because of the same bullshit. About to lose my XFA after being 1.4k up. It's been rough on the mental. Any advice, bro? You gotta put your head down and keep it pushing, bro. It hasn't been easy for anybody, right? It genuinely has not been easy for anybody except for the people that are not trading that much. Those people will be like, oh yeah, it's been great. Which I can tell you right now, this week has been fucking phenomenal because I didn't trade the bullshit on Monday and I came today. I took one trade at the high of the day, took a short and I called it a day. You know what I mean? So it's been hard on anybody. It's just kind of how it is when market gets to all-time highs and there's a fucking government shutdown and there's no red folder news coming out and none of that. It's obviously not going to be an easy market. I've been telling you guys for like 3 months now, you guys, like, this is a difficult market. Your goal in this market is literally just to survive, bro. I promise you, if you just put your head down and you can survive this market, I promise you, bro, you've traded in the worst conditions that exist. So when the market gets to a point where it's somewhat normal again and it's not being artificially held up by all this bullshit, I promise you, bro, you are going to make so much fucking money. You just have to get through this initial like period of bullshit, right? This is the market like basically trying to weed out all the people who shouldn't be here. And then the people who remain are the people who end up making a lot of money. You guys ever heard like those analogies of like I've used this analogy before, but I tell people all the time about the analogy of like snowboarding, for example, right? Snowboarding, in the East Coast, if you know anything about snow sports, snowboarding in the East Coast is horrible because it's like the mountain is really icy and it's just shitty. Snowboarding in the Midwest is amazing because it's all like powder and it's all nice. You guys ever seen like Colorado, bro? It's so nice. If you go learn a skill like that in the worst conditions possible, then you are way better suited than the person who learns in the best conditions possible. Right? Is this making sense? So if you, for example, right, the people who made a shitload of money, and you guys probably know somebody that has experienced this as well, right? But the people who made a shitload of money in that bull market of COVID, right? The bull market of COVID, that you probably got really lucky. Those people, how many of you guys know anybody from that group that is still trading today? Does anybody know? Because I knew a lot of people because I was in that FinTwit space at the time, right? I know so many gurus that came in that 2021 or 2020 bull market post-COVID, and they made so much money because the market was just so easy. Like, you could wake up on Monday, you could start a live account, you could wake up on Monday, you could long the market. You could not open the charts, and you could go open the charts on Friday, and you would be green almost every time, right? And I knew so many people that made so much money during that time, and they were like, bro, the market's so easy, blah, blah, blah. They thought they had this shit all figured out, bro. Those people, out of all of them, I think there's probably 2 or 3 people that I know personally that are still left trading to this day. Out of like 30 to 40 gurus, influencers that had whole like discords and everything at the time, I know a handful of them that are still here today, right? As opposed to the people that started during this kind of market and they make it work in this market, they can make it work in any market. So yeah, little rant, but bro, if you're here, just keep pushing, bro. Like, you're closer than you think, and quitting isn't gonna get you anywhere, right? Like, don't be a fucking quitter, bro. You never know how close you really are. You know, like I had so many opportunities to quit and I would not be here today. God knows what the hell I would be doing, bro, if I quit back then. I had so many times where I was like, bro, it's time for me to just hang up the towel, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's most of you guys that have been in that situation. So, just put your head down and just grind, bro. There's not a lot of like jobs, that give you the freedom that this will. There's literally nothing, bro. There's quite literally nothing. Bro, the fact that you can work from anywhere, make any kind of money, or like, you know, no cap, you don't have a job, you don't have a boss, you don't have hours, like you could do whatever you want, bro. How is this not worth it, bro? This is more than worth it. But if you quit, you give it all up, bro. You give it all up for what? It's one of those things where if you just stay at it for long enough, it's not a matter of if you're gonna make it, it's a matter of when you're gonna make it, right? Like making it is inevitable if you just stick to something for an X amount of time, right? Unless you're just really stupid and you just get worse and worse and worse at something. But if you just stick to one thing and you just hammer at that, bro, you're gonna make it. Just stay at it. Pretty simple. Nothing, bro, I promise you guys, nothing that's worth having in life is easy like that. Nothing. Not a single thing, bro. Everything that's worth having is gonna be difficult and it's gonna test you to the max, because if it didn't, everybody would be doing it. Why does everybody not fucking why does everybody not quit their jobs and start day trading? Because this shit is hard. So if you're one of the few people that can make it work, you're gonna be rewarded. This would be break even here, by the way. We went break even on gold, or if you took it, you'd be break even. NQ isn't really doing anything, so just watching NQ right now. It's not doing much. I have a 50k XFA with a 10k balance right now, but I didn't know how to trade a year ago. There you go. Some people, bro, their journey is different. Some people can become profitable early on, and other people, they just get tested more. It doesn't matter, bro. It's how it is. Some of you guys are gonna have to like go through really adverse conditions and have to face more bullshit than other people will. It's not unfair. That's just how it is, bro. That's just what was destined for you. But everything happens for a reason. Your birthday's coming soon. 5 more days. What you want for your gift, bro? I just want everybody to show up to the Sunday, to my birthday stream, and just drop a like, bro. That's all I want, bro. That's all I want. It's true that Top Step gives you like negative $100 additional under buffer and MLL. I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. To the Great Key Streamathon, bro. Yeah, we're gonna do a streamathon, bro. We're gonna do a fucking streamathon. Since you used to do options, do you know who Aristotle is? Yes, I do. I mean, let's make it happen. Bro. Bet. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do the streamathon at my warehouse or if I'm going to do it at my house. I don't know yet. I got to figure that out first. I put it down to a test of faith to see if I really want it. Thank you for the speech. Yeah, bro, I got you. Can we do a gamble-a-thon? Hell no, twin. Unless you guys really want to. I'll fucking load up some TPTs and I'll gamble the bitches away, bro. You guys are in? Oh my god, bro. I just started learning and also paper trading for now. Anybody got any advice? Should I be trading futures, crypto, forex? Is there any difference? There's a big difference. You should only be trading futures, bro. Futures is the only one. Every time I look at gold, it's all-time high. Yeah, bro. Gold just pushes and pushes, man. Crazy, insane. We'll see what gold does in a little bit. What's the rent for a warehouse setup, like a ballpark? Probably around like 3,000 usually. Yeah, NQ is like, I mean, it's not moving. It's kind of stuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally just stuck. I ever trade platinum? I have traded platinum before, bro. I have traded platinum before. How many stacked FVGs do you need for it to be valid for you? It's not necessarily about like stacking FVGs as much as it is like the levels that I have inside of FVGs. If I have a level that's inside of a fair value gap and FVGs are stacked, it's a good level. It's a good fair value gap. How did you and Shinobi meet / become cool? We met on Twitter. Like literally, he was a trader. He was a pretty big trader on Twitter. I was a pretty big trader on Twitter, and we just connected. Figured out that we live pretty close to each other, and we went got dinner, and that was pretty much it. It was pretty easy, nice and easy process. MQ was so chopped last week. I started looking at soybean futures, bro. Oh my god, soybean futures is wild work. Gold rejecting here. This is a nice Wixie to look at. The 4010.4. If it gets down there, 4010.4, not bad. Could see what it does around there. Bro, I think, guys, quick question. So on my birthday stream on Sunday night, I want to do like a whole like streamathon thing, because Sunday night will be the last night for the TPT accounts. So we can try to push that and get as many accounts from TPT to give away as much as possible. But I also want to make it fun. Like, you know how fucking Kai makes his like streams, bro? I want to make it fun, but I don't know how, bro. Like, it can't just be trading. There's got to be more to it. Because if I just sit here and just fucking do this all day long, right, from Asia to London, if this is all I do, it's gonna be annoying. So we gotta like figure something out, bro. I might have to go mobile, bro. I might have to go mobile with it. I might have to like, I might need like we might have to do like an IRL stream type shit, like something, bro. I don't know what to do. I need some ideas, bro. What would you guys want to see? Play COD? Like, that's just not that fun, I feel, bro. It's not that fun. You do segments during slow hours? Like, what segments? I don't know. I've never watched a Kai stream, so I have no idea. Okay, Kahoot. Okay, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. Kahoot segment. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. Trade-off battles. Okay, trade-off battles is good. Trading while paintballing. Yo, you guys gotta give me better ideas, bro. Better ideas, bro. Ryan and Verona are like trying to fight, so we could like set that up. Like we could have both of them come to the warehouse, throw some gloves on, and we could have that. So we could do like a Ryan and Verona fight segment. Have both of them come to the warehouse and fight it out in there. A car Kahoot would be insanely fire. I don't know. We could do like a car segment. We could do a car segment. So car segment, which would be like, I don't know, like we could do some shit, bro, where we could go out and like fucking do some drifting or something. Like, I don't know, something of that sort. Chart champs. Oh, we could do chart champs. Okay, okay, okay. So chart champs segment. Chart champs segment. Okay. Not e-fights, bro. I'm not down with e-fights, I'm not gonna lie, because those are so stupid. Like, they're actually retarded. Yeah, I could take everybody in the GT3. Like, we could be out in the GT3. We could absolutely do something like that, yeah. Poor Dash guy segment. Drag race and loser full ports are funded. FIFA segment. I don't do FIFA though. Gamble. Okay, we could do some gamble. We could do like gamble evals segment. Okay, we could do gamble some evals segment. Okay, okay. Gamble funded accounts. You guys want to do... Okay, fine. Gamble evals / funded segment. Okay, I'll do one funded if it comes down to that. If I play and win, just give the account someone of my choice. All right, bet. You can have some Saw segment where you show some new content that you've been working on, something you keep in the premium. Bro, I'm not gonna reveal that here though. Not on YouTube. On a stream that gets saved that anybody can go back and watch. Like, you know what I mean? It's not fair. It's not fair to the people in premium. Mini car meet at the warehouse. Let me pull up. Yo, Verona, we're doing a segment where you guys are fighting, okay? So you guys are both gonna... Verona, like, from the Bronx, bro, the warehouse is not that far. It's like an hour and a half. So come to the warehouse. Ryan and Verona, you guys are both gonna come. Ryan, if you're far, I'll fly you out. Actually, no, I think you're in New York too, bro. Both you guys gotta drive over to the warehouse and we're gonna have gloves. And you guys are gonna throw some gloves on and fight. Does your warehouse have a working Wi-Fi? Yeah, it does. It does have working Wi-Fi now. Go-karting with Shinobi. Have to get Shinobi. Shinobi will not fit in the go-karts, unfortunately, he thinks. So I doubt he would do something of that sort. Yoki, let me slide. All right, Dylan, pull up, bro. But you have to fight, bro. You have to throw some hands with somebody. How far is the warehouse from Hialeah? From Hialeah, let me see. Hialeah, bro. Brother, we're talking like 20 hours probably, I would assume. Let me see. Yeah, 18 hours and 30 minutes, brother. Chopped. Get cooked. Bro, not trying to... If I win, what do I get? Bro, we're gonna give you a nice prize if you win, like a nice prize, probably $1,000. We'll do $1,000, $1,000 on the line, bro. From me at $1,000, Verona and Ryan fight segment. Whoever wins, $1,000 to the winner, bro. Lock it in. Come on. All right, what other ideas do we have for segments? Make it slap only? No, 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 bro. Closed fists, brother. It'll be, bro, it'll be fucking gloves, like boxing gloves. Manhunt. So many lions in the chat geared up to fight. That's so funny, bro. Manhunt in the warehouse? I don't know about that, bro. Airsoft shootout in the warehouse? Bro, my cars are in the fucking warehouse, bro. You think I'm gonna let that happen? If some motherfucker hits my car with that airsoft bullet, bro, they're getting a real one to their dome. Please let me fight, Key. I'll fight for free. Give me the gloves. But you don't have anybody to fight. You don't have beef with anybody. Like, Verona and Ryan have beef. Like, they have real beef. So that's like something that they could settle. I know where for Shinobi to hide. Gel blasters. We could do gel blasters, yeah, but I don't know if you guys would have fun watching. Like, me personally, as a watcher of a stream, if somebody was doing like a gel blast fight on stream, I'll be like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm not watching this. I'd 100% watch a $1,000 per slap fight. Per slap fight, yeah. I mean, we could do a slap fight too. We could do a slap fight too. Wear a GoPro on your head. How am I gonna stream the GoPro though? You can't do that, unfortunately. Can't stream it. I don't know how to. I'll fight against him. Julian, you want to fight Khalid? Might have to lock that in. Just passed my first ever eval W. Yo, W for Narsac, bro. Let's go Narsac W, bro. Hell yeah. Give them $500 each in a sack and have them fight each other with the bags of money. Bruh. Check NQ, you about to miss out on 79.25. Bro, I'm not like seeing anything on NQ until I want to take shorts after we hit the 1 hour fair value gap. Like, anything inside of here is kind of cooked. I'm not taking a short inside of here, if that's what you're trying to point out to me right now. 79.25. Like, I don't know where you're getting that level from, but I'm not going to take the short here until we get into hourly gap. We need hourly gap. Serbians or Albanians, bro? I have to say Albanians because my girl's Albanian, bro. You know what I mean? I'd be betraying her if I said anything else, bro, you know? But I never met a Serbian, so I don't know. They could be cool. Who knows? Can you wash on the 5-minute? Sure. If anything, I think this goes into either this 15-minute or this 15-minute, and we get a bounce. Get a bounce up. Buy $500 shitbox, do every car stop. Oh, dude, that would be fire, bro. That would be fire. Okay, let me call my YN friend. He steals cars, bro. He lives in New York, which is a GTA server. So he definitely can get me. He can definitely find like some shitter bucket that he could like sell to me for like $200. Let's see. All right, hold on. I gotta pause the music for this. Yo. Yo, don't curse or anything, all right? I'm on stream. They can all hear you. So I remember a while ago I told you about those like cars, like the piece of shit cars that we're trying to buy. Yeah. Can you get like 2 of them before the weekend?
Before this weekend?
Yeah, I need him like before Saturday, either on or before Saturday.
What's your budget? Them that quick.
I don't know. What's a good budget, bro? I need like 2 pieces of shit that just run and drive.
I know.
I don't know, $1,000?
Each?
No, 1,000 for one. Or, you know, 1,000 for two. 1,000 for two is like 500 each. Is that possible? Or do I need to go up? I need to do I need to do 1,000 each.
1,000 a piece. Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, let's do 1,000 a piece, bro. $2,000 for 2 buckets that just drive.
Okay, sounds good. How many days from today I have?
You have until before Saturday. So either I need them delivered either on or before Saturday.
Got you.
All right, let me know.
I got you.
All right, bye. All right, so that's locked in. So we should have 2 pieces of shit before Saturday that we can do a little demolition derby. Okay, so that's another segment. Demolition derby segment. Okay, demolition derby segment. Said don't curse, but said shit on the call. Nah, I meant like a different kind of curse, bro. Like the things you can't say on stream, brother. You know? Demolition derby's crazy. If you're driving a hoopty around that Russian guy, lock your car. You might get banned on YouTube for Oh, no way, really? Wait, would that get me banned? Does anybody know? If I do like a demolition derby, will that get me banned for real? Dangerous stunts. Oh, we'll wear a helmet. We'll wear a helmet, bro. You good? You guys sure? Oh, yeah, Whistling Diesel, bro. Yo, Whistling Diesel does shit like that all the time. Yo, you guys are tweaking, bro. There's no way that would get me banned, bro. It's Whistling Diesel. It's like what I would be doing is probably more calm than what Whistling Diesel does. Mr. Beast can do some dystopian crap. Exactly, bro. It's literally just, bro, we would wear helmets and we would just have these, and we would just run into each other with cars. I don't think I'd get banned, bro. I don't think I'd get banned. Okay, so so far we have a Kahoot segment, a car segment, a chart champ segment, a gamble evals / funded segment, and a demolition derby segment. That's 5 segments that we have. 5 segments. So we need something else. Concussion and all that. Nah, not if you're wearing a helmet. Be all right. Be straight. Beat up Shinobi segment. A cooking segment? We could do a cooking segment. I don't cook for shit. So that could actually be pretty funny to watch. Because I do not cook. Did you get anything for Shinobi on his birthday? I don't think so. Nah, I didn't get him shit. He said he wanted like a knife He said he wanted this knife, bro. And the knife, because this was when Shinobi was going through this phase of like fucking having knives and stupid dumb shit. He sent me the knife he wanted. It was $2,000. I told him to fuck off. So I didn't get that for him. I didn't get him anything. But for his next birthday, since now his new hobby is cars, which I actually fuck with, I think that's a good hobby to have. I'll get him like some car parts or something. Like, that'd be cool. But I was not about to buy this dumbass a $2,000 knife, bro. That's not happening. It'll be 1 mile runtime, bro. Yeah, you're cooked. That's not happening. Do you trade based on chart patterns like up and down? Nah, I don't. I don't. Not off chart patterns, no. Top Step just fucked me over with slippage, $200 slippage. Is there anyone I can contact? Just contact their support, but this is why I don't use Top Step, because they're so fucking ass. Do you trade gold? I do trade gold, yes. Poison answering me. I don't know, bro. I have nothing to do with Top Step. I don't. This is why I don't use Top Step. I tell everybody not to use Top Step. Top Step is just like very mid-firm right now. Very mid-firm. So I would just wait for their support. Sometimes they take a little bit to get back to you, but they should get back to you. There's so many better bang for buck nowadays over Top Step. I agree. TPT being like the #1, bro. TPT is #1. Why would you use anything other than TPT, bro? And like TPT, Apex, Alpha, like really, really fucking good firms. TPT, I think bang for buck wise, I think that's the best one for sure. Crazy because they don't give me slippage on my losses, but slippage on my wins. Yeah, bro, that's how it is. What's up, Key? How you been? I've been good, bro. How you been? Oh, you have an Apex code. That's why you're saying that, LMAO. I mean, I'm not like a, if you guys know me, I'm not a fucking sellout. So the only firms I promote are the firms that I use. So I was using Apex long before I had a code. You know what I mean? I'll only give you guys like good firms. You know how many firms have reached out to me for like a partnership that I turned down? There's only 3 that I'm partnered up with. Apex, TPT, Alpha. All 3 that I use and have gotten paid out from. I think it's possible people will say that to him. Just win favor with him. I'm always skeptical with that. What do you mean? What's your goals for the next year, and which goals that you set last year are already completed? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't like set goals like that anymore. There was a point where I used to. Now I kind of just like freestyle it. I just, bro, I wake up and I do my best every day. You get what I mean? There was certain goals I had in terms of streams, where, you know, I wanted like, you know, concurrent, like 1,000 viewers per stream. We hit that. In fact, we hit like 1,500 viewers for like 3 different streams. It was sick. But I now just kind of like freestyle it, bro. I don't have goals like that, at least. I don't know. Most things that I've wanted to accomplish, I've done, or like if I want to do something, I usually just kind of do it. I don't know. Right now, actually, I do have a goal right now. I'm trying to get a Patek. I have a goal for a Patek. So I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a Patek from a TPT payout. So, get like 80 to 90K TPT payout, and I'm gonna lock in with a Patek. Literally everyone says Apex is the worst firm, but word. Okay, have you ever used Apex? This is my last time using Top Step. It looks so weird. Good thing he got me that TPT to change that. Facts. Facts. Big facts. First-hand Patek or second-hand. It's going to be impossible for me to get a first-hand Patek because I have no connections at anybody that works at Patek or anything like that. So it would most likely be second-hand. What's your game plan if H1 gets tapped and ES makes SMT with the M15 unfilled? I would be ideally, I'm looking to take a Wixie short at the hourly, bro. Looking to take a Wixie short. Most ideal situation here right now. Mm-mm. $112 and $120.25 I have here. These are two levels I have inside here. I also have a 95.5, but I think it goes a little bit higher than that. I'm not gonna lie. So these are the three levels I have inside of the hourly gap. None of these really line up with the 15, so there's a chance it won't even get into the 15. None of these line up with the 5-minute really either. So we'll see how this goes. These are the three levels I have that I'm watching right now. But for sure, hourly for value gap. Is the course in your community all I need to learn your exact strat with consistency and become profitable? Yes, 100%. Can you get me a connection with Rolex? Probably not. I got your connection. I get your actually Blasky for real. Patek is the best watch made in my opinion. I agree, bro. Very, very good watch. Apex is the worst firm for people who don't want to read the rules and follow them. Otherwise, it's one of the best, hands down. I fully agree. I'm in complete agreement. So a lot of people that hate on a lot of firms where they just simply don't follow the rules, or they hate on the rules. They're like, oh my god, trailing drawdown. That's like, it can't be a good firm if it has trailing drawdown. The firm has to have something to offset the fact that they let you purchase 20 fucking accounts consecutively, right? There has to be something that offsets it. That's fucking exactly how what trailing drawdown comes in, right? Same thing with TPT. TPT has trailing drawdown until $2,000. Same fucking thing, bro. Use code key on Apex and got a Pepsi allocation, bro. W, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, bro. Using code key gives you like some pretty crazy doors for you. There was another guy who used code key and he had like a bunch of big booty Latinas that were like dancing on his shit. Like within I think it was within like 15 or 20 minutes. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You have a mod here? Yeah. A few mods. Like the stream. Yo, everybody like up the fucking streams, bro. For all these levels, would target be PDL? Yes. Target would be PDL. Yes, yes, yes. If you blow account, just dispute it with your bank and move on. Yo, that's a good way to get blacklisted from every firm. That's hilarious. Code key doesn't fail my evals like code OBI. W. I use code key and I have 100K in payouts across 20 apexes. This shit really works, NGL. I'm telling you, bro, it works like a charm. It works absolutely beautifully. It does things you never thought. Just disputed every charge from top step with my Amex. Yo, this might be the method, bro. Low-key, bro, might have the method. What was the breakdown for the short today? Watch the fucking video I posted, bro. It's in the weekly outlook video. What was your favorite Wall Street movie? Probably Wolf of Wall Street, bro. You got any connects at Amex that could help me out? I got banned. No. What are the red lines on our FVG areas? Yeah, 1 hour FVG levels. Yep. This is my last time using Top Step. It didn't even stop me at my SL today, bro. Switch over to TPT, man. I'm telling you guys. Any firm that gives you Tradeovate accessibility, best fucking firm. Or just a good firm. Tradeovate is the best broker. Period. Hands down. So use that, bro. When do you come to Mexico? I come to Mexico in January, bro. Start of January, I'll be there. I'm gonna be in Tulum. He does. One of our boys dated the daughter of Amex CEO. He got you, just nothing. Wait, who was that? Who dated the daughter of the Amex CEO? I don't remember. I remember hearing this story, but I don't know who did it. Does it set up Tradeovate account itself with TPT? Yes, bro, obviously. A guy that used code key. Facts. Bro, you'll get robbed in Tulum. Bro. I'm not getting robbed, bro. I'm gonna be dressed like a homeless guy, bro. I'm literally gonna be dressed like a homeless motherfucker, bro. The homeless gonna rob you? Yo, who's in Mexico? Oh, hourly FVG getting hit. Yo, who's in Mexico that can give me private security, bro? I need private security in Mexico, bro. I'll take care of key in Mexico. We have security team manager. All right, bro. There you go. Manager got me, bro. Yeah, nobody's robbing me now. If you want to rob me, you got to get through my fucking security, bitch. Stop playing. You got to kill my security about it first. And then if you kill my security, then I will comply and I will give you whatever you want, okay? I will give you whatever you want if you kill my security. You might have to link up with the cartel. I'll link up with my cartel. Yeah, I'll link up with the cartel. Yep. How much cash are you going to carry in Mexico? Probably like $2 US. Is the gold chart messed up on Tradeovate for you? No. You might be on the wrong contract. Make sure you're on GCZ. You got to be on GCZ, brother. You're probably on the wrong contract. Wait, Key, are you making fun of the cartel? No, I said I'm going to link up with the cartel. I heard it's dangerous right now. Maybe it is. I don't know. I would not know. I've never been there, bro. Yo, Lolol did promise me the backup. Lolol, we haven't seen Lolol, bro. Maybe Lolol got clipped. I don't know where he's at. I can get you security in Cancun. I'm not coming to Cancun, though. That's the problem. What are the TPT rules real quick? The TPT rules are no consistency, no max payout, no minimum days for payout, daily payout, and the only rule that you have to follow is the buffer. There's a trailing drawdown with a $2,000 buffer. As you get past the $2,000 buffer, no more rules. Free game. Do whatever you want. I can get you in with the Sinaloa. All right, bet. Yo, that would actually be an insane stream, bro. Yo, Asia stream with the Sinaloa cartel, and I give them all evals, and they take the trades with me, bro. I convert the Sinaloa cartel into traders, and then I become the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. That would be a crazy stream, bro. That would be an insane stream. Those levels you explain in premium? Yes. You can request a payout anytime on TPT? Yes. Do you want to be a friend of the cartel? Bro, I just want to do a stream with the... I think that would be sick. I would need some, like, absolute guarantee that I'm going to be safe, though. But I would do a stream with, like, criminals. Wait, Key, did you just say you want to take over the... Bro, yo, Ryan. At this point, bro, I'm going to send Verona your low, bro, and he's going to take care of you, bro, at this point. That's what he's getting to. London stream is Sunday night, guys. Sunday night is the London stream. Can you explain the levels you have? They're inside of the 1 hour fair value gap, guys. It's the 1 hour fair value gap. Yo, Key, what does BBG mean? BBG? I don't know. BBG? No fucking idea. I just Googled. AI said you could get banned for it. Maybe you need permission. Fuck. Never mind. When are you going to Tulum? I just told you, bro, in January. I don't know what exact... I forget the exact dates that I have booked. But I don't know exactly. Gold soaring. Everyone have a long... Yeah, gold is flying. Can you drop your playlist, please, Keyflow Trades? It's unreleased. The playlist name is literally unreleased. That's it right there. Are we considering shorting gold? Fuck no, bro. Gold is flying. Hell no. Do you ever use range deviation like -2? No, I don't. Never heard of that in my life. Take any trades tonight, brother? I did take one trade. It was one trade, one loss. I think it was like 6 points. I want to do a gamble on my one eval. I should buy or sell gold. I want to go with one mini and hold on. I can you suggest which way I go? Bro, gold is bullish, bro, but we're at all-time highs, bro. I don't know what you want me to say to that. If it's a gamble, I don't know. Fucking long it, sure. Like, I have no idea. It's at all-time highs, so there's like no real way to you know, say what's going on. Can't believe people in a GT4 with... Nah, bro. He was cool, bro. He was cool as fuck. I fuck with that guy, bro. I fuck with him. He's a cool guy. The short today at all-time high, would you say it was A+ or a gamble? No, that was a very good setup. That was like an A setup. That's why I gave it out. How many TPT accounts do you trade? 3 right now. 3 right now. Shut up, bro. You gotta, his ego too high. He didn't even follow you back. What are you talking about? He literally followed me back, bro. What are you saying right now, bro? He followed me back and he literally made a post with just my car in it. Bro's cool, bro. He's a good guy. I had the same setup, just didn't take it because of ATH. Nah, it doesn't really matter, bro. It doesn't really matter if it's ATH or not. I just called you bro, Jen. Sorry. I called you bro for absolutely no reason. My fault. Yeah, I mean, the level was still good. ATH or not, right? Like, the level was still pretty solid. Especially with the amount of risk we had on the table. There was almost no risk on the table. When it comes to shorting all-time highs, Wixie is the only way that I would do it. Literally the only way. There's no other real way to short all-time highs. Wixie is the best way. You caught that sell-off today. Nice. I gotta go. Yes, we did catch the sell-off. Not just me. Everybody in the Discord also caught it. Get an F8 Spider. Nah, not yet, bro. Not yet. That's like too much money being put into a car that I just simply don't need right now, bro. I have 2 cars already. I have the GT3 and I have my M3, and I'm so happy with that, bro. Can you explain Wixie E-model? Wixie E-model is pretty simple. You just use wicks of candles that either sweep fair value gaps or sweep liquidity, and you take the midpoint of the wick, right? Of said wick. So, for example, this candle up here swept the all-time highs, right? So you take a box and draw it around the wick like this, and the CE, right, which is the midpoint of this wick, becomes the entry. So there you go. There's your entry. So yeah. Same thing down here. There are people in premium that caught the long side as well. So this swept previous day low, right? This wick swept the previous day low. Is the same exact setup, swept the previous day low, and right here, boom, for a nice long scalp. People in premium caught that as well. Just asked AI and got all the rules down. TBT, I'm good now. Just need. There you go. Bet. M4 or M3. I personally like the M4. I've owned both, and I like the M3 way more. It just looks way better. Can you elaborate why the 1 hour FVG is more relevant as a KL over what is a KL? Or 4 hour FVG we've started munching through. Because the 1 hour FVG needed to get hit as well. I mean, there's also a 15-minute FVG, which could potentially get taken. But I would like to see this 1 hour FVG be the point of rejection here, ideally. Because it's stacked inside of the 4 hour, right? So it makes the trade higher probability when you have a lower time frame fair value gap stacked inside of a higher time frame fair value gap. You get what I'm saying? M5 sold off a few months ago, sadly. Yeah, I had my M5. I had an M5 for a while, bro. I had mine for almost a year. But I got rid of mine as well. It's just a very boring car. Very, very boring car. I can't say I miss it. I'm sorry, bro, but your GT3 was promised to me 3,000 years ago. Bro, just take it, bro. Just take it. M5 best modern M car. Don't at me. Unfortunately, I don't agree, bro. I don't agree with that. I can't lie, bro. I don't know what modern means, but like if F80 is being thrown in this, then it's for sure not the greatest. F80 would be the greatest. Without a doubt. F80 would be for sure like top 2 not 2 type of deal, you know? G7 most fun SFTA platform. Yeah, I could see that. Do you think I can buy an M4 if I just lock in, bro? Bro, you can buy whatever the fuck you want if you just lock in, bro. Tell the lower the Miami rental green GT3. What do you mean tell the lower? There's just like I'm like 99% sure that my group was like Powell is the one who rented that. But out of my group, Powell was probably the first one to rent that car and like, you know, like LARP it. And then after that, bro, everybody started fucking using that in that car, man. That car's been fucking through it, dude. I feel bad for whenever they get done with that car and they go and send it to the auction. I feel bad for whoever gets that thing, bro. Like I have absolutely dogged on that car. Like dogged on it, bro. Insane. Are you Muslim? Yes, I am. Smallest time frame you trade? 15 second. Will Thursday news affect? There is no news happening, guys. There's no news happening. The government is still shut down, so there's nothing happening. Yeah. I mean, it is meeting minutes tomorrow. It's supposed to be. I'm not 100% sure if they're gonna happen or not. Like, I have no idea. Your pre-market your routine. I wake up and I lock in. Pretty simple, bro. I don't really have like a fucking routine like the rest of these idiots, bro. Like these guys, the guys that sell you a routine, like it's the most retarded shit ever, bro. You do not need a cold plunge and like steak and eggs every morning. Like it's so stupid. FMC meeting minutes will still happen. Okay, cool. Cool. Basin sparkling water, bro. Yo, that shit is just cringe. There's probably somebody out there that's actually doing that too. Your chart colors literally look like your F80. Low-key, they do. I need some Grigio Telesto candles, bro. What's the chart? What's the code for Grigio Telesto? Grigio Telesto paint code. Like, what's the code for it? How do I pull it up? How do I... The fuck do I find it, man? Paint hex code. It's the hex code, right? Okay, right here. 292E32. 292E32. Oh, shit. Is that Grigio? Oh, shit. Hold on. Is that my car's color? I think it is. Nah, that's my car's color, bro. I got Grigio Telesto candles. That's kind of pain. That's kind of fire. They're too close to the black, though. I feel like they're too close to the black, are they not? Bro, they're way too close to black. Fuck. You know you can order a Grigio Telesto X7 now? That's kind of crazy. Alright, whatever. We'll keep it for this for now. Find him Grigio X5M. We make him buy? No. I'll buy a Grigio Urus, not an X5M. Grigio Urus towing a Grigio F80. Oh my god. Bro, how slow is this shit gonna be tonight, man? Can we figure it out? Where's the next meet? I don't know. Oh, this weekend, Beamers United. One would say too slow. Yeah, I agree. Gold, on the other hand, yeah, gold is going, bro. Gold is fucking going. When I get the account TPT, do I have to pay the monthly fee or just the activation? There is no activation, bro. Use code TPT. There is no activation. Zero. It's $102 all in. Yo, are you going to Beamer Invasion Key? Yes, I am going to be at Beamer Invasion, guys. Whoever's going to Beamer Invasion, I will be at Beamer Invasion. I have a booth. My car will be at the booth at Beamer Invasion. And then the car's also going to be at Beamer Invasion in Florida next year as well. I'm going to get it shipped down there. Spelled gold wrong on your chart? What do you mean? What do you mean? What you talking about? It would look, he makes more sense for London to make high day, honestly. Yeah. I think there's a good chance that it could. Ideally, it happens at one of these 3 levels. We'll see. No real guarantee here, but we'll see. One of these levels could for sure provide us with a nice nice high of day. All right. I am probably not going to do anything here for the rest of tonight. Fucking elephant in my ear. Hello. Anyways, I'm probably not going to do anything else here for the rest of tonight. I would watch these 3 levels right here, 95.5, 112, and 120.25. If you're in the premium Discord, guys, I'll be in the VC in a little bit, and, you know, we could, like, fuck around. You know, maybe play some COD or something. I don't know. Maybe play something. Who knows? But these levels, take a screenshot of these. I'll update you guys on this in the general chat. So if you're not already in the Discord, make sure you join. It's the command ! Discord in the chat here. Just do that command. It'll give you the link for the free Discord. And go ahead and join that. And I will send any and all updates in there to this, okay? Cool. I'm not running 5-point stops. I'll most likely be running 10-point stops. So the first one, I'll probably do a 10-point. This one, I'll do a 5, and this one, I'll do a 10. So middle one is the only one I'll do a 5 because it's really close to the upper one anyways. So you could do a 5 on this one. If you want to place a limit at each and every single one of them. I'm most likely going to be working off of WixCE here. So we'll just watch these levels and see which one rejects. And then we'll use a confirmation setup using WixCE to determine, you know, if it's a good entry or not. But yeah, I would consider these A-grade setups for sure. Inside of the hourly fair value gap, I would consider them A-grade setups. Yep. But all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I will be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys are here. Make sure you guys are locked in. Schedule's back to normal. So 9 a.m. in the mornings, 8:30 p.m. at night. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Love you all. Good night. Goodbye.